teamwork, dream work. Whenever I speak to, for, or about children and young people, I'm talking about the lifeline of the future. So when I talk to those persons who are responsible for that lifeline, I feel it to be equally a high honor and high responsibility. Because as school board members, you know we are the best line of defense for our children, this generation and the next. You know how important education is. You know that education is the key which unlocks the doors to advancement and into the economic mainstream of America. School board members, you are the best hope and the best line of defense to a generation that will inherit the present and will control your future. Your mission is enormous. Teamwork, dream work. When you sit in the boardroom, when you make decisions that will impact the lives of children, you are not just volunteering your time. You are not there to be on some kind of ego and power trip. You are doing a job. You are preserving the future and saving the lives on behalf of children. You are the hope that must carefully digest a lot of information and material, much of which you probably know very little about. You must determine whether or not the policies you set are going to have an unforeseen drawback or negative impact on children. You must do your homework. You must read and read and read and read some more. You must learn and you must be schooled. You must become well informed in the areas of budgeting and finance. Why? Because you approve and amend the district's budget. You have got to know what is current and relevant in new teaching and learning concepts. Why? Because you approve and evaluate the district's curriculum. You have to be a visionary. Why? Because you make policies that establish the criteria and set the direction in which the district is heading. It is your responsibility to serve on behalf of children, to have a commitment to use your individual skills and talents for children. That's why you are there. Teamwork, dream work. Together we can. Today, our great nation is still reeling from the effects and impact of an economic implosion not seen nor experienced in over 7 decades. Our responsibilities as local policymakers have become increasingly more difficult. Many of our states are in dire straits in terms of providing adequate funding to provide a world-class, quality, free educational opportunity for all students who walk through our schoolhouse doors. Almost every school board member I've talked to across this country is faced with making hard budgetary decisions due to lack of funding. The public school system as we know it is under attack from misguided directions and policies of local, state, and national politics that believe vouchers or the increasing of charter schools, mayoral takeovers, and the proliferation of local control by school boards are the answers and the cure to fixing public education. We here in this room know differently, don't we? I stand before you today, your president of this great organization. And I say your president because it's not about the singular me, it's about the collective we. There is no I in team. I realize times are difficult financially. I realize there are several places that you could have been, or might have been, or should have been. But I applaud your choice of being here at this conference, in this city, at this critical point in history, because of your commitment to children and advancing the mission of public education. Collectively, we can, we must make a difference in the lives of children that put their faith, hopes, and dreams in our ability to provide positive options for their futures.